Hello everyone. This is a scuffed recording because I'm currently in the car, but we're gonna record the Reg H Week 3 match between Oko and Juice. So to start off, this is Oko's open team sheet. We have Sneasler, Blood Moon, Talonflame, Raichu, Pincurchin, and Meowscarada. Interesting, no P2 coming, but you do have that Trick Room on Meowscarada. That'll be good both in Tailwind with the Talonflame and in Trick Room with the Sucker Punch. Eject button Pincurchin pairs nicely with that discharge Surge Surfer Raichu Alola, and then also with the Unburdened Sneasler. Now let's move over to Juice's team, Archaludon, Politoed, Basculegion, Overqwil, Volbeat, and Sinistcha. So looks like a hyper offense build. Um, Scarf, Swift Swim, Basculegion is interesting just to outspeed those Unburden and Surge Surfer Mons on Oko's team. Specs Politoed and Power Herb Sturdy Archaludon with no body press. So it looks like some games maybe Politoed might be left behind or worried about a potential sunny day on the opposing side. Overqwil Intimidate, no Swift Swim, just to mitigate that Sneasler probably. And then some other Mons right here with some support. All right, so let's get into the match. All right, looks like it's starting. Politoed lead with Overqwil just to set the rein versus opposing Tailwind and Trick Room on the field with that Meowscarada and Talonflame. You see immediate Terra here. I guess just to avoid that flower trick, yep, goes right into Politoed and it should bounce off. Only 25% taken. Gunk shot super effective, but there's a focus sash there. Ooh, critical poison right there. That's really helpful. Double KO turn one. Looks super good for Juice right here with that lucky poison. So Tailwind is up. So this positioning might be good for Oko. Let's see if he can turn it around. No unburden on the Sneasler, but still first to move. Takes out the KO here. And Blood Moon outspeeds. So double KOs on turn one and two. Now let's see who's in better positioning here. Sinistcha and Basculegion. Are we going to see Rage Powder here? That could turn things around. Um, Basculegion should outspeed the Blood Moon, but are we going to see Protect on either side and a potential KO? Or we might see Throat Chop coming out, or it doesn't have Throat Chop. Oh, it's only Dire Claw. Let's remember it's fake out. Paranormal doesn't KO. Is he going for Hyper Voice? Ooh, Blood Moon into the Sinistcha. That KOs, but is it going to be enough with the not very effective Dire Claw to take out Basculegion here? Oh, we see a Protect. Does he call the Protect? Dire Claw, no status? Oh, he calls the Protect. Wave Crash into Basculegion, or into Sneasler here. So this should be a win. Game one goes to Juice. Good read there at the end with the Protect. Exciting HO. Very offensive turn one and two back-to-back double KOs. All right, looking into game two. How will Oko adapt to this lead? Are we going to see Raichu or Pincurchin here? It's like Meowscarada didn't do much, but there was the lucky poison. So maybe we'll see it again, maybe not. Okay, adjusted on the lead. Talonflame again, but Blood Moon this time. You have to wonder, does Tailwind Blood Moon, is it speed invested? Is it going to outspeed these Polytoad and Overcool lead? Because Overcool is intimidating, as we can remember. Protect from Blood Moon, okay. Tailwind goes up. Liquidation into Ursaluna, and Muddy Water hits KOs. Okay, so we have Tailwind on Oko's side, but he's a Mon down. No help taken here. Neasler comes out. Again, no Unburden boost unless Pincurchin's in the back, but you don't need it. You have that Tailwind. Are we going to see Fake Out here? And then potentially Overquill. I wonder if it KOs the Ursaluna. I think it depends on investment. Ursaluna does have super high defense, lower SPDEF, so probably a Fake Out into this Polytoad. I wonder if Oko knows its specs from the damage, or if he's done that calc or not. Swap to Sinistra. Oh, fakes out Overquill, smart. Reads the protect there, but doesn't matter. Sinistra comes in. And Rage Powder could be clicked, but it won't do much unless Overquill outspeeds Ursaluna because of that Hyper Voice. Just go for it again. Mind's Eye hits Ghost types. Protect on Sneasler. Protect on Overquill. Hyper Voice just in the Sinistra. Barely lives. And Life does it back up a little bit. I wonder if that's going to be enough to live any hits, though. Probably just stalling out this Tailwind right here for the Basque Legion in the back. Assuming if it's anything else, I think Arch out on no good here. Just how do you get through this Terra Normal Blood Moon? It's very difficult in Tailwind. One more turn. Dire Claw and Sinistra, it goes down. Does Overclock speed? No, it does not. Only one more turn of rain, but Polytoad's already in. Can't reset that. You're going to have to make this turn count, but I think he can just double protect. Unless it's Sneasler protect last. Nope. Yeah, so you can just double protect on Oko's side. Then Basque Legion's out of rain. And Sneasler should outspeed. Unless the scarf is enough to put it over. Don't know exactly the investment there. Terra Bug, Basque Legion, interesting Terra. Don't have much better. Terra Grass would be bad here on the Polytoad. Rain's over. But now you don't resist that Dire Claw on the Basque Legion. Not sure if that Terra was super helpful. Probably predicting Roach Chop, but then you're no CC. So I'm not sure how likely that would be. We know it's not true, but that could be the thought process there. CC and a Terra Bug does a little bit more damage, but drops the Spadef. Enough to take the KO. It's all down to this. Hyper Voice takes out Basque Legion. Polytoad, last one. Slower paranormal weather or normal type weather ball. And we see Mascara in the back. There's nothing he can do. And yeah, game 2 goes to Oko. All right, so big question here. Are we gonna see the Arch Out on that first pick for Juice? Or is he gonna leave it behind and go with the same strategy again? And we know Talon is likely coming out. I think he's gonna have to try and preserve some more of those Mons with the turn 1. And we saw turn 2, Politoad and Overquill went down that first game. Second game, same story, not immediately, but with the tailwind trying to stall it out, that took a while, and that really cost them. Maybe a Volbeat tailwind um, could help in this match. We'll have to see what adjustment is made. And still that Raichu, Oko could switch it up and bring that Raichu out. Discharge Raichu with Pincurchin. Big damage there. Same lead, except no, it's not. Basculegion instead of Overquill. Same lead from Oko. I think we can assume the same two in the back. Unless he left both of them behind for the Raichu mode. Protect on Ursaluna, same strat. Tailwind. Flip turns Ursaluna, hits into Protect. Muddy Water, hits Talonflame though and KOs. Okay, so Basculegion, Sparf in the range, should outspeed Ursaluna, but probably not Meowscarada. And it is choice locked into Scarf. So maybe Utera here still hit the Ursaluna, but it's a 50-50 who is Meowscarada going to target for super effective damage. I think this is a critical turn here for both players. Paranormal, Flower Trick into Politoed, goes down, and you very healthily live right there. Intimidate, Blood Moon comes out and dies instantly. So who's in the back here? Sinistra again, Basculegion. So it's really protecting the Basculegion here, but you have a normal and grass type Scarf locked. You can't lock into Last Respects. You can't lock into Wave Crash. Sash Meowscarada. How are you going to get through Sash Meowscarada here? There are bugs. Flower Trick's in. Bounces off. Wave Crash. 71% does a lot. But Hyper Voice, ooh, critical hit. I'm not sure if that mattered, but that's big. I think it's all but over for Juice here. Life dues, but yeah, Basculegion going down. I'm not sure. You're going to need some luck here on your side. Knocks off nothing, already ate the citrus, Blood Moon, and that's game. So Oko takes it 2-1. I think well played from both players. But that Blood Moon and Meowscarada in the back, game 2 and this game 3, not much could really be done about it with these four. So GG's from both players. And yeah, that was this week's match. Sorry I had to be recorded on my phone, but I think it was still exciting overall. And see you guys for next week's commentary.